pretty big controversies in his streaming.
Kai Cenat is being canceled for the dumbest reason.
Cenat has had some pretty big controversies in his streaming career, and there's been many attempts to cancel the guy. Like in 2023, he had a Union Square incident where he was doing a huge giveaway.
This shit was beyond insane.
And that give.
I didn't even expect this shit to go and end how it did. Like, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. The whole AMP got locked up. I seen this shit. I was like, nah, free my nigga Kai the Slammer. I was like, damn, niggas was jumping on cars. Niggas was breaking windows. People was getting hurt. All types of shit. This shit was so big. This shit got on the news. This shit was looking like Project X, goddamn.
Ended in a riot. Early 2024, he had a whole debacle with an only.
This bitch. Oh my god. Man. If clout chaser was a drug, she is literally the definition. Like, what is wrong with you?
Fans girl that tried to expose him for paying a large sum of money for the box. Also in late 2024,
was that really true?
Expose him for paying a large.
I bet that shit's so good.
Sum of money for the box. Also in late 2024,
Nah, this shit was crazy. This shit was insane. Like, this shit was insane.
Got a whole situation where
I watched this whole shit.
Self-elimination prank, if you catch my drift, on him that he wasn't aware of, and some people thought Kai was in on it, so they tried to cancel him for that. But this most recent controversy might be one of the dumbest controversies Kai has ever been in. And this one involves him and a robot. Now, a quick rundown. Kai basically ordered a walking remote control robot that cost around $70,000. That robot came in, and Kai decided to toy with it live for the content. And the way that he decided to toy with it is by essentially just pushing this robot around. Oh, no! Amen. And this clip right here is the clip that caused all of this commotion on Twitter. Now, I know, and you know, this looks completely normal. If I ordered a $70,000 robot, I'd get every dollar worth of it. For crying out loud, it is $70,000. That's the price of a Five Guys order in 2025. I'm gonna do everything with that robot. Hell, I might even start a family with that robot. You never know.
But you order Five Guys on Uber Eats, man, boy, I tell you, that shit is expensive. Especially if you paying for you and your girlfriend. Oh, forget about it. Y'all niggas might as well be saving that shit from today. Eat half, save it for tomorrow. Boy, that shit is so expensive when you Uber Eats that shit. Oh my god. Like, you can't even get a burger, fries, and a drink. You better off just getting a burger if you want to just spend a good amount. With fries, oh, forget about it. I'm telling you, boy, that shit'll run your pockets up.
Do everything with that robot. Hell, I might even start a family with that robot. You never know. But for some reason, this outraged Twitter. And the reason why is because they're apparently bullying this robot. And I guess they enjoy hurting things. That's what a lot of the people are saying. I actually want to show y'all some of these comments of the people who are mad about this clip.
When this whole controversy shit started with the robot, I was really like, is niggas serious? That's like me breaking that's like me breaking this shit. That's like me breaking a computer. Is niggas gonna cancel me for breaking? It's the same thing. It's technology. It's not a real living thing. This is I'll fuck around and throw this shit right now. What? Who gonna stop me? You what? Nigga, I'll throw this shit right now. I'll throw this shit right now and break it in front of all y'all. Like, nigga, it's a robot. Or, like, it's electronic. It's not a real thing. I really didn't get how he was getting cancer. I really don't. Like, it's not a living thing. It's a robot. It's electronic.
Even though it's just a robot, there's something really dark and evil about treating a machine like that. Have some respect and treat it properly. Don't ever mistreat your property. Very well said. Just because it's not alive doesn't mean that you shouldn't treat it with care. Oh, brother. And if you think that is bad, trust me, it gets even worse. Probably an unpopular take, but I'm grossed out by this behavior. I can't imagine abusing my tools or machines. I feel a connection to them. This is wrong. We can feel it in our bones. May the machine spirit give mercy to us few who rejected this barbarism. This guy is saying that he feels an emotional connection to these robots. Maybe not emotional, but he's saying that he feels a connection to a robot. And this is why the robots will at some point take over. This is kind of embarrassing for Kai Cenat, as it shows the first thing he would do is abuse and bully a robot. The robot slowly backing away from him is very telling. The funny part is that the robot is remote control. The reason why it's backing up is because it is being controlled to do that. It's not backing up on its own because the robot doesn't have a mind.
Yo, the internet not a real place, bro.
Lie, this is weird. Not saying the robot has feelings, but it seems like they're enjoying doing that to the robot because they can. I don't know. Hard to explain, like internally. This feels wrong and sick. I know the robot ain't got no soul, and Kai and Agent and Phantom low-key showing theirs. I feel like this logic is so dumb, because if we're using this logic, then the same can be said for people who kill other human beings in video games. People kill others in GTA all the time for no reason at all. People go on the beach and just drive their car and hit tons of people. Does that mean that they're a sick human being? No. Not at all. And I don't believe that kicking
he got a good point.
Kai Cenat, Agent, and Phantom sick
he literally has a good point.
In GTA, you can also quite literally rob banks, sell drugs, go to the strip clubs. You can do all these things. But if somebody does that in the game, that doesn't mean that they're bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys on Twitter are quite literally reaching for the stars. No Buzz Lightyear. But yeah, those were some of the comments that stood out to me the most. And I just found it so dumb. At this point, I honestly have no faith in society. Like, I'm being completely honest, zero faith. And the craziest part is that they were quite literally kicking the robot in the promotional video because the robot has a balancing feature. That's quite literally one of the selling points of the robot. It's that it can balance.
Oh. Yeah, like dang, these niggas be trying to cancel people off the most.
When Kai kicks the robot, everyone's in uproar and everyone has a problem with it. I find this so dumb because it's a robot. Who cares how the robot is?
Like, the internet will literally have you thinking like, did I really do something wrong? When all reality, you really didn't. Like,
being treated. Y'all are acting like he's kicking a human being. I don't care how human-like the robot is. We all know that it's not a human, so why be bothered by it? Number two, if you care about how a robot feels, then you're quite literally mentally ill, flat out. It's a robot. Who cares if he's kicking it around? He paid $70,000 for it. Trust me, if I were spending that type of money on a freaking robot, I'm doing way worse. I might turn that robot into my own personal Terminator. Oh, you said you want some beef? Okay, for sure. Terminator. Wrap this up quickly. You might see me turn into a Dr. Doofenshmirtz level villain if I got my own personal robot. So y'all are lucky that all he's doing is kicking it around. That robot would have been my personal bodyguard at this point. Come on, man. But yeah, it's so mind-boggling to me that people are trying to treat this robot like a human being. I feel like the moment we start treating robots like humans is the moment we've truly lost in society. Like, no matter how human-like a robot is, it is not a human, so please do not ever treat a robot like a human. Robots have no emotions, no feelings, none of that. It's a robot. Now, Kai actually ended up responding to this controversy because a lot of people were just trying to dogpile him on Twitter, and this is what he had to say.
I've never seen people ever go this crazy off something so little. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. One, when these weird ass niggas be buying sex dolls and all types of robots and putting their dick in the Gaga 3000, that shit make them bust all over time them, and the robot don't even have no permission because they can't get permission on fucking them. Y'all niggas don't say shit. When these niggas out here selling sex boxes with a fucking fun of and they get busted in their back shots and missionary all type of shit, I never seen not one person say some shit about it.
Facts. Not one person. Not one person. Not one. When that shit came out, yo, everybody was in an uproar. I seen so much people in the comments in an uproar talking about, oh, saying the most craziest shit. But they really try to cancel boy off kicking a robot? Are you kidding me? This world is crazy.
So,
And the internet not a real place.
hold on. If I go to a commercial where it displays something in the ad that you can try at home, are you not gonna do it? It completely displayed. That you can punch the shit out of this shit. This is one of the special features about the robots. That it has a defense mechanism to where it can catch its balance. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I spent 70 fucking thousand. I can do whatever. I spent 70 fucking thousand on this fucking robot. Do you understand what's going on?
I feel like that was a pretty good response from Kai. I mean, what
It
else
really
are you
was.
supposed to say? For crying out loud, people goon for 37 hours straight with their phones, abusing the hardware, yet nobody bats an eye to it. But that's robot abuse. Let's be real here. These are robots. They're not human beings. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're not. Siri, are you a human being?
I'm not a person or a robot. I'm software, here to help.
Okay, so she's not a robot, but y'all get the point. Why are we mad at this man for kicking a robot? And one of the funniest things I've ever seen on Twitter is this one tweet of this one girl still mad after Kai said his response. He's completely missing the point, but people who lack empathy usually do miss the point. So this isn't shocking. We're reaching at this point. We are reaching more than a freaking 30-year-old in a pickup basketball game. You should have no empathy towards robots. They're machines. You can call me a robot discriminator all you want, and I will gladly agree with you. I believe in robot discrimination. Robots are not like me. Robots are not humans, so don't act like a human. Act like a robot. Do your job, shut up, and shut off. I do not need no robot companions out here that's functioning like humans. Like, imagine you meet a girl, right? You're chilling. You're like, hey, you're pretty cool. Like, I want to marry you. Then boom, I'm actually a robot. What the heck? Nah. Well, hold on. Hold on, how did we get to this point right here? But jokes aside, I feel like this whole thing is just being blown way out of proportion. Like, this is just a classic case of people hating on Kai for anything because he's at the top. Numerous people try to take him down each day, and this is just a bunch of people hopping on the hate train, hoping that he gets deplatformed just for the hell of it. No one actually cares this much about the robot he bought.
Bro, literally, when it comes to real life, yo, like, people will deadass try to bash you on the internet. But, like, when it comes to real life, it's a whole different world. It's a whole different... Like, people are not the same. People will have... Like, people will really try to... Like, people will really try to put on this persona on the internet. But when you see them in real life, it's like a new person. They're not the same. The internet is not a real place, bro.
These people are just bored. And the company also, I feel like they're not mad at Kai for kicking it because, I mean, like I said, it was a selling point. The company is most likely really happy with the free promo that they're getting from one of the largest streamers in the world. So yeah, honestly, I just feel like all the people getting mad and just outraged are just a bunch of idiots. Like, for the love of God, touch grass, get a whiff of air, and just walk outside. Go on a walk or something, please. Get off Twitter. Just get off Twitter. I'm telling you, I hopped off Twitter and my hairline started growing back. Okay, I'm just lying now. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Camera W8. Alright,
These alpha males just keep getting worse.